I continue to live there under one roof, under one rules, no other rules, just his rules, I knew that I will not be free to develop myself. My name is Tina Palu, and I'm an artist. Painting is feeding my huge ego inside me, and there is no way I'm not doing this in my life, which is very honest actually, and very true. And no artist will tell you this. That, painters are always out of white. I mean, there is never enough of white color. And that's why I need to get some white from here on my palette. White is going to be a dominated color. So what I practice the most in my art, or the art I produce, is mostly connected with abstract expressionism. I love to draw figures, but also in an abstract way. And the shapes of unicorns. Unicorns is kind of my thing, it's my signature thing. There is no other painter painting unicorns in the way I'm painting it. It's going to be some noise, so I'm sorry. I feel like Martha Stewart cooking. Anybody knows Martha Stewart? I started young age, realizing I'm very attracted to everything what is creative, colorful, the feeling that gives me a power to create something that other adores made me crazy. And I decided that's what I want to do for a lifetime. I should apply for the Academy of Art in Prague. So I basically started to visit lessons of a professor in that academy. I followed all his recommendations, how to get the academy. So it's going to be, the winter is coming, so it's going to be a winter goldy touched landscape. It's one of my I feel like I kind of invented this kind of technique. It's kind of super quick, but at the same time, you have to know what to do, so it's good. And in last year, this topic and this kind of painting was our bestseller gallery painting. Supportive material. So from now, if anything you need, you just, do this because I will not hear you. On the other hand, I'm coming from a kind of strict family with parents who think that, being artist will never secure my incomes, let's say, because this generation, they are kind of people who think that, all the artists live this poor life. And usually parents, they don't want a poor life for the kids. Like my family, especially my father, they were so against my intentions. So I needed to do it kind of secretly. My father discovered about my plans, and he took all the sketches and the canvases I had to prepare for the last 2 years, and he kind of, burned it off in the garden. It was like the biggest tragedy of my life. I died inside, somehow. So all of a sudden, I had nothing to take and go and apply for the Academy of Art. Guys, I need like 4 minutes till this layer of black get dry. I cannot go for a white right now because it will become gray, and I need it, to get dry. I had no materials, nothing to show. I needed to show something, and I didn't have, so I just didn't go there. There was no any other chance being with my parents, depending on them financially. I could say like, no, I still will study. That was the tough moment of our relationship. Like, you accept it as it is, or you die at that moment. But at the same time, the fact that I couldn't do anything about it was kind of helping. At home, in the family, I had to accept it. I had to even pretend a bit that I feel guilty for what I did. Nobody cares about your feeling because we are talking about your future. There is no point to show the feelings because it won't change anything. So it's a small death, but at the same time, because it's a small death, it makes you stronger, so I get over it and then I get somewhere else. So after that, I have to choose another university. I choose a diplomacy, like area studies, international relationships. I got my master's there, and I just finished it for my parents, so they are calm because they always said just finish the school and then do whatever you want. So I just made a small revolution. I left everything, and one day I just didn't come back home. And since that time, I didn't have a contact with him, so it's been 17, 18 years. Like, there is still no acceptance of my way of living. I kind of understand that the life is not ending, and I start to follow my dream. Yeah, sure, of course. It was this era of like, and now I will show you, you know. And then you show, and I'm more than sure he sees the results, and the result doesn't come what I expected. I thought he would be like, wow, I was so wrong. You know, here is the white flag. I capitulate. You were right. I was wrong. I'm so sorry. What can I do? When you see that this dreaming fairy tale, it's not happening, then you start to think like, okay, so I better do things for myself and not to piss off somebody else who actually doesn't care, you know? Because when you don't see the response on the other side, you can tell they don't care. It hurts that the moment that it's your parent, it hurts. But then also, me getting older, I realized that, you know, we are not perfect as a parent. I'm not a perfect parent at all. I make mistakes every day too. If I would be lucky enough once to be able to inspire other artists, or let's say younger generation, I would try make them understand that the part of the business is very important. What most of them are missing is this character to be able to force yourself to do things that you don't sympathize with at that moment. Because especially when starting, nobody will help you by buying your art just because you are unique. It's a lot of hard work, which sucks. You need to go through this shit. I mean, it's almost not avoidable. I mean, this shit is part of the job. Just accept that fact. That's my message. Have a look. Do you see a landscape there? That's it. That's it. Woo! Thank you. Anything else you would like to say? Oh yeah, I'm a great artist. Just keep buying my art. If you are not, you should follow me and start to collect, because I'm a huge investment and enormous pleasure for your soul. Well, what else I could say? You know, like follow your heart? No, follow me. Follow me, buy my art. It's good. I mean, my art is good, right? Ella dice que es bueno.